batteries? You sure they're big enough to start that thing?
He said they're the same cranking as the battery
They
guy.
go together different. I could be wrong. I never looked at it. I'm just making a comment to the other stuff. But the other stuff has got like a 3/8 bolt on them usually in the tops. But I don't know. It all depends.
Yeah,
Go in and grab what he's got anyway.
Go get what he's got. Go over there. We'll give her a try. Nothing venture, nothing gained. Just get her. You know, them 2/8 easier in or in this here. There's electric bicycle for fuck kicks. Fucking, there's the bolt that holds the fucking post down.
No, I thought they made these that screw in.
Oh, what is it? You must have
An eyelet, maybe?
Can you put it an eyelet? Use those bolts and use an eyelet like this over here.
No, then we have to change the whole.
You know, if you had longer bolts, you might be able to put a washer on each side of it and bolt the post down onto the top of the battery, maybe. You got any metric bolts?
Yeah.
I don't know, that's just a thought.
That's like 6mm.
That. Bolt them down.
Yeah.
Post onto the top of the battery, some washers on them.
Washers,
Yeah. Is that whatever?
Yeah. I mean, it's possible.
I don't know. I'm just.
Yeah. If it, like you said, if it takes it, it does.
Otherwise, you just have to get those bigger freaking batteries. The older batteries,
Yeah.
which sucks. It's like $600.
Well, there's nothing. It's about $8. It'll just blow the posts off them if it doesn't do anything. Oh, look at this clevis right there. Look at that. Look, they got all kinds of stuff in here. I like it.
Yeah, they make hydraulic ones.
Nice. Hose and all. 2, 4, 6, 8, 16. Yeah, 20 washers. It's the fat guy special. 2,600 watts mine is. It'll do, if you pedal really hard with assist, you can get 55 kilometers an hour out of it. Yeah.
See you guys, thank you.
See you guys. Like a cameraman.
I know, there's another camera.
Thanks.
The building inspector showed up when like he wasn't supposed to, and I ran over and I shut the fucking gate on him. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you, buddy, we're closed up. You should. I didn't know. And then I called the police and had him in for trespassing. It was hilarious.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the guy that started all the trouble for me over
That
here.
dude that you were meeting with last time?
Brown.
Also Brown.
Dude.
No way. I swear to God, I go over his house all the
Yeah,
time.
he lives right by the club. That's
Yeah.
how I realized.
He
Like,
lives
this guy has a
up
personal
on
vendetta.
Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah. His kid comes to the club, Cole.
Tiny dirt road that.
That was like way on.
In the configuration where the posts are there, nothing lines up to nothing. And your cables aren't going to line up to them, and they're all fixed cables. But how many cold cranking amps are under these batteries? There's lots of power in there.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like a lot of power in there. You know what? If it's just that one motor you want to start, you know, if you know which one it is, and if it looks like it's 12 volt, we can take and just try, and we can just hook them up with that one cable going there and see if it'll turn over.
Well, we have to start the other move because we want to move it away from these trees anyway. So the main goal is just to get that one running.
See what the problem is here? That's your crossover. That makes it. That's your fucking parallel right here. So maybe, you know what? You know what? It might. You know what? You turn them around.
And there's still this one right here.
Yeah,
No, it'll make it.
Yeah, I think it might. I think it might make it.
Yeah.
Hook that other battery on the top there. There, hook that other battery up there.
No, heavy that thing is.
That's why I'm not lifting the fucking thing. Okay, you need to spin it around. Spin it around. These batteries are fucking expensive as fuck.
Yeah, I'm sure. Probably fucking ground, so that'll work.
Yeah, just like that. You already got power, you see that?
Yeah.
I hear you clicking.
This one's got to go over here.
You don't think you should go here and here with that one and then do the bridge one right there?
Was the bridge one long enough to reach here?
Yeah.
Okay, well, whatever. Whatever works. So you can push
This thing's got so many fucking weird ass wires attached to it, like we don't even know where they go.
push that tray in a little bit.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You happy with that? Who knew? What do you think? You guys happy? Sad about that or what?
What?
Here, screw that cut set for a minute.
It's working.
I'll fight with the post. Here, you know what? Why don't we do the easy one first?
One day.
Can't go work. Oh, they'll get tight. I don't know.
That's the right ones for on there, but they're not. It's.
He gave us those to bridge them if we needed to make them.
You know what I like? Is he show us the parts that we're looking for after we get the batteries. Instead of showing us all the parts.
He just handed me those.
So
hold on, let's point out who brought me that. Handed me that.
Better late than never, huh? Alright. We went to go get stuff to clean the connections. You guys.
That's what I said to him. I said, don't worry, Andrew. We'll just use these later at some point.
Yeah. Rings, yeah.
I tell you what, guys.
That's happened to you?
I tell you what, we're dealing with a lot of power here, right here. Like a lot of power. So you got to be careful. It'll literally, if you cross it out with your ring across here to the ground, it'll literally blow the ring right off your finger and along with half your finger. It's nothing to dick with. Like nothing at all to dick with. Hey, you must have, obviously you know how much power these make.
Thank you. I got one of these that's welded together from.
Yeah, just like I mean bang.
Yeah.
Like
I did that one of the first times I was changing the battery on the bus.
That's for
I barehanded a wrench into the metal frame of the bus. Welded it to it.
That's amazing, eh?
It was crazy.
Yeah, that thing there. I don't know.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Avery, this is Megan.
Hey Megan, how you doing?
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'll just live in the dream.
Dude, so cool. You didn't see how close it was?
It looked like it was
Look.
on top of it.
Like one little tree fell and hit it. Look at how much this big tree like could have just smoked it. This is it. Just one little bent
Oh,
door.
that's all that happened?
Basically.
This is the equivalent of trying to hold a nail for a guy.
Yeah. Super dramatic.
Am I close?
It's on.
All that does actually light it
Like
up.
a distance.
I learned this in Boy Scouts.
Shine. The old reflection.
And yes, for everybody out there watching, we're well aware of the fact that this isn't the right way to do it, but it's just the way it works sometimes. And yes, it could very well remove the post right off the battery in about 1.2 seconds. We're well aware of that, everybody.
Avery's from a place called Do It Right. We're from a place called Get Her In.
Get her done or don't do
We
it
live
at all.
across the street from each other. I'm from a place called Get Her Done too, but the do-gooders out on there that are watching stuff, it's just like this, guys. I would love to have a pair of these batteries of my very own.
I'll send you home with one you carry on.
Yeah. Yeah. Two of these together. You should take and see if he's got another two of these. You put them together in a cart and make yourself a portable charging pack for out here for starting dead stuff with a series parallel switch on. You get a 24 volt or 12 volt.
Yeah.
This bus has 4 underneath them.
We have 4 just sitting there. We used to have 8 as a backup battery back in an
for
inverter.
your inverter.
So we had quiet power.
We don't use it anymore. It's just not worth.
The inverters just kept, like the size inverter we needed was just.
Yeah, they won't.
We hadn't installed a proper switch to go to land power to inverter to generator. And if you didn't unplug the right things, it would just fry the inverter. So we just need to do the right switch.
That's what it was. We fried the inverter a bunch. I tried to blame it on Walmart.
Too much power.
I'll stand back. When you don't know anything about anything, it's better to just be afraid of everything. I'm just gonna stand back here and be scared. Oh, you cleaned his lens! I know, it needed it. That means it needed it. All right, let's go back to that clip. This one. Oh my God, clean your lens. Look at that thing.
I was complaining about the lens.
Oh my God, it's getting progressive.
It's been like this since we started filming. You've never noticed it.
Now that's stuff on there. It's got stuff on it.
Stop. I got a photo of it from a month ago.
It's like bong water to me. It's your fault.
Yep, right there where he says, oh, you always think it needs to be clean.
You were finally right.
Finally. Broken clock's right. Once that's got to be pushed back first. The military clock's only right once a day. The 12-hour clock is right twice a day.
That looked crazy.
Oh, we got our first problem. We got our first problem. Yeah, we're running into that fucking piece right there.
What is it?
Put it on there and see if it works before we start reinventing the wheel.
What is that right there? Sort of solenoid the valve. An air valve that looks like it. We're gonna go to scratch.
Even the sun shines on the dog's ass every once in a while.
That hurts. Yeah. I can see how that works.
Like water off a duck's butt.
Will it tighten up a bit more this one? Get in there and give her the what for.
We're all gonna stand back.
Stand back! Switch is on?
Yeah, correct.
Should we get ready with a block to shut that off in case it runs away?
No! Nah, we're good. It didn't before.
Fucking Avery's been 8 hours all night here with Mikey working on that thing and we got it going. You gotta love that smell of diesel fuel in the morning.
This thing, like your truck, go rev that motor up a bit so
Rev
it gets
it up.
hot.
What?
Dropped his coffee.
Who did?
Avery.
What'd you do?
Here, like this.
Air powered. The throttle isn't working, so it's aired
is that
up.
right?
Yeah.
Fuck, I like this thing. You vibrated my coffee off the back.
Stop the hoist.
Here, come here. You don't have mine. It's really sweet. But
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
Come on.
yeah, yeah, just
I haven't
a
even
little
touched it yet.
bit. Oh, that's good.
Welcome to Swamp Yankee Land.
Tell you what, guys. If you've never been down to this end of the world, you're missing out. And I mean that. It is nice down here. You can feel the humidity out of the air. It is just nice. Like, look at my hair, how beautiful I look. I look 5 years older. No, it feels nice.
What he's smelling in there is diesel fumes. And
Yeah.
weed.
Bring the air pressure up because there's an air actuated valve on that up top there. So bring the air pressure up. And then I'll attempt to climb back up there again. It sure didn't draw very much to start them.
Dude, that was easy peasy.
Yeah.
Some good batteries.
Them batteries, they're fucking excellent. They're expensive batteries. They're excellent.
I was gonna do 4 originally, put them in series.
You'd only fit 3 on there.
Yeah.
Maybe if you took the tray out.
Yeah, we would have had to probably make something.
They still
I wish I
last
lived closer.
Yeah.
That's what.
Other than that valve.
Let's see if it's got any air to fire up. That's it. Don't want anything to bridge out and fucking short circuit. No air. Air's not even coming up. Well, it's gotta be. There's air in that.
But here's what I would do. Go get a crimper, cut the ends off, and put these eyelets on them.
Yeah.
I'll just redo the cables.
Yeah.
And it's like $30 for ends.
Yeah.
Get rid of that now that we know that they're gonna work.
Yeah.
And then just make a proper harness for them. I'm blown away that that worked.
Not making air yet. You can hear a little bit in the brakes, but whatever that is.
Open that fucking hood up. The governor's stuck on the compressor. Got an air leak somewhere. Something's open.
What'd you say?
Fuel, either that or got enough air to shut it off, one of the two. How much air pressure does it have? Ask him how much air pressure.
Coming down.
He said it went up, but it's coming. It's down to 0 again.
Well, it's got an air, there's an air
starting
valve open on it somewhere. Something's gotta find out where it's leaking air from. Yeah, shut that fucking bus off in the generator and we can hear some air leaking. It come up to enough air pressure, I think either it run out of diesel fuel or come up with enough air pressure and shut it off. You hear it leaking air anywhere? Okay. I'm gonna rev it up till it gets about 20-30 pounds, and then it'll shut off, and everybody take and listen to see where they can hear air coming from. What is it?
Yeah.
Is the valve open?
Yeah, there's a valve up in there.
Okay, close her up.
You're not worried about that motor exploding in your face, Dave? Are you doing that?
That was probably the sketchiest thing I've ever filmed. I'm standing right next to the damn engine.
With that motor?
Oh my god.
That motor will run at that speed all day long.
So crazy.
You can pull that motor wide open. That's how that motor runs. That's normal. It runs, that's why they call him a screaming Jimmy, better known as a green leaker. They will run wide open all day long, every day.
Even that fact alone, but the fact that you're willing to just stand on top of the thing while it's doing it, I'm like, I don't know, I'm just nervous.
Well, you're not gonna get hurt. Like I said before, the other one when we started up,
the fire truck.
the other one we started up, whatever, it's just, that's why I said when they explode, they'll go to 3-4 times that fast and then literally explode like a hand grenade and there's shit everywhere.
That's crazy.
But yeah, it's
She loved it.
You needed that.
it likes it.
Oh yeah, she's like, fuck, she's like, yo, I just missed that tree, like, by so close, thanks, man.
No, it's some kind of like it's got the little lines going in, and it's got
Hit it with a hammer.
yeah.
Just whatever. Just take and go underneath there. Go underneath there and hit it. It's it's probably an air relay for the brakes, possibly.
It's something of that sort. I don't know.
A beat on it.
Okay.
Just hit it with a fucking hammer. Okay. When we start this back up and it gets a little bit of air pressure, give it the 1-4 on the brakes. Full application, full application, full application, okay?
On and off?
Yeah, is it got a spring brake on it?
I think so.
A spring brake?
Spring reloaded?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like a maxi brake?
Yes, it does.
Okay, try pushing the maxi brake button off, push the maxi brake button off, and then hit the fucking brake pedal. And see if what'll open and close that valve or work that valve. Just fuck with all the brakes on it and see if it closes that valve. Okay?
Knows what that means.
If not, we'll have to take the valve off and give it the what for.
What's the maxi brake? The parking brake?
You put her on every day on your bus.
All
You
right.
flip that little switch up.
That thing.
See, this bus is a little bit different. When you take the brakes off of this, do you pull the switch up and then push the pedal down? Or you just pull the maxi, pull the button up?
Yeah, it's got regular maxis like this. This bus was raised, its parents are little buses. It's short buses.
What happens on these buses, to set the brakes on these buses, if you put the maxi brake on and then hit the brake pedal, sometimes you can have a hell of a problem getting it off because it loads it up so high that you need an immense amount of air pressure because it compounds on it and it'll really set it up high and tight. I don't know,
I think, Mike, does the brake pedal on this release the maxi brake on the bus, right? No. It doesn't?
No.
Just put it into gear does?
No.
You gotta physically lift it up when you take off. You go underneath there and hit.
Oh no, that's the bay door thing. It looks just like the same air button right next to it.
We're gonna die. Anyways, hey, when you got your parking brake on, do not apply the foot pedal brake.
While the maxi brake's on.
It doubles it by twice the power on it because you got the spring plus the air pressure on
That's
it.
good to know because I
Yeah.
definitely think I stomped on that thing a few times. just
Don't
to
do that.
See where the air pressure goes. You learn something every day.
This guy drove us to Utah.
No, Mike drove. I was
Fucking around on it. What's that?
I was gonna stay under here and watch it. You wanna stay under there while I start it?
I'll come out.
Big sack. Okay, start it up.
I guess he's gonna fuck with the brakes though.
I was gonna sit in the bus.
That's not a good idea standing underneath there. Wait till it shuts off because if it goes into gear, you'll be part of the ground. But anyways, give that thing some brake applications.
Yeah. Huh? I think it's built in air pressure.
I don't think this meter's accurate too because
Kill it.
when it goes to zero, it's below
Here's the
zero.
next question. Did anybody check the fucking oil in this thing?
Ow! Oh, we fired it up.
Just fucking 6 years ago.
Yeah, no, we checked it 2 years ago. It was mint 2 years ago, so it's probably fine. Give her a gander.
It isn't that I've ever not been blamed for not checking the oil before.
John, I'm scooching around.
Looks like it's perfectly.
There you go. Want some tissues?
Yeah, that's good. Couple grinder marks there and there. That's how they did it. We'll shove it back in there. There you go. There's the top mark. There's the bottom mark right there. It's all good.
Does the oil taste all right?
It's typical oil. What about the water? Has anybody checked the water in this thing?
I don't know if we've ever checked the water.
Maybe a piece of a stick or something. Oh, look at that! I got my own fucking collection right here.
I'm gonna check this railing before I sit on it. Drier than you like, huh?
Hey, she's a bit parched.
Spit on it.
We got that coolant up there. You just
Oh, look how much deeper the stick went. I was just kidding, but that's science.
I would highly suggest.
Some water?
Well, One of the worst things that you can possibly do
Put water in it?
is put just water in this thing and say, oh, we're gonna put antifreeze in it later.
Yeah, I know.
Because what happens is you forget and you come back and you might as well take this thing and sell it for scrap.
Have I ever done that, Mike? No, remember I did that on the loader and fucking all the fucking freeze plugs broke out that time.
You're lucky that's all that happened.
Yeah, broke the oil cooler.
Feel that valve cover, see how hot the motor is?
That feels like plastic.
That's aluminum.
It's not hot at all.
You need fucking probably a minimum of 5 gallons of water.
It's a little hot.
Whatever, water antifreeze, mix up a pail of it, dump her in there. You got antifreeze here? I don't know how much, it could be down a quart, it could be down 5 fucking quarts, it could be half full. When you open it.
There's something in there.
You said make sure to breathe that in.
The governor right there, the thing I was beating on down there, that silver thing that I was beating on, it's called a governor. It's like an air pressure gauge that will open and let the heads bypass back and forth when it comes up to pressure so it doesn't overpressure. It's a pressure regulator is all it is. That's why I was beating on it. Sometimes they get stuck. And yeah, but anyways, that wasn't the problem. It had an open air line. And the reason I knew that it wasn't the governor, if you notice, I went down there and I felt it. And when you compress air, it makes heat, and the heads were both warm, so I knew it was making air pressure. So I knew the governor wasn't stuck because it was pumping. So I made an educated guess, and I was right. One of the relays was stuck, or one of the dumps was stuck. When you come up and you hear a truck go at a stoplight, that's the thing that was stuck open and dumping the air out of it. The relay, I think it's called a relay.
That was what was stuck?
The relay dump was stuck, yeah.
Okay. That's what always, that scares people when the buses just parked. I see people walking by and it goes, psh,
that could be a couple things. That could be the spitter.
When it gets too full?
No. It could be the spitter, the air dryer, puking off the extra stuff out of it. Or if they just stopping and let it off, it's the dump valve dumping it out of the brakes.
Oh yeah, so when it's just sitting and it's idling and it goes off, that's the spitter?
No, the air dryer.
That's the
spitter air dryer.
Yeah.
If you step on the brakes, the whole system pressure is up and it has to do something with the spent air, so it blows it back out of that valve, the dump, or the relay or the dump or whatever.
People get scared to death when that goes off. We got it. A little to the right. We gotta go a little to the right.
Where are you going?
I don't know, get some coolant so we don't blow the old girl up.
Tell you what. Oh, look at this. This fan has taken a ride. Look at the shroud. Dude. That shroud you might want to pay attention to. See the bottom of it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
It looks like it's maybe possibly taken a fan out at one time, where it's ate a little bit of it. It probably takes 40 horse to run that fan. Well, 30, 20 anyways.
Just being this close and even just looking at that fan.
It's I tell you what, never ever stand on the side of a fan because it explodes.
Get 3 gallons of the straight, yeah, and we'll dilute it. Yep.
That rad may be half full, it may be a quarter full, I don't know.
So what's this end?
Blown empty.
This is a different story.
Is that a pump for these guys? The water in the
Yeah.
foam?
See?
You want me to click the button? You want to see what it does?
Nope.
Yeah, click the button and see if it'll turn over.
Tell me if I need to jump.
Yeah. No, it won't blow up or anything. It just...
Is that supposed to be connected though?
Yeah, that wire, it might be part of the problem, maybe. Oh yeah.
Go backwards?
No. It's getting fuel. It's just not getting any air, I don't think.